Misophonia is a relatively unresearched condition characterized by certain auditory and kinesthetic triggers that are marked with reactions of either distress, anger, or extreme annoyance. Since there are only a few existing scales to measure misophonia within the general population, and the existing scales only measure the severity of misophonia, we developed a screening scale for the general population that determines both the severity and presence of misophonia based on emotional arousal and behavioral reactions to the misophonic triggers. When taking the questionnaire, respondents indicate how much each of the triggers, which are listed right here, distresses them on a 5-point Likert scale, ranging from doesn't bother me to disgusting. They then indicate how often they react in certain ways to the triggers based on a 5-point Likert scale, ranging from never to always. Our original scale, right here in table 1, contained 42 triggers and 14 reactions. But after factorial analysis, which is listed right here in table 2, there remain 40 items in total, 27 triggers and 13 behavioral reactions. Table 1 displays all the categories of triggers and reactions that were included in both the preliminary and final versions of the New York Misophonia Screener. The screener was essentially developed based on 3 studies. The first study included 307 participants and revealed the factors in each category, meaning triggers and behavioral reactions. Initially, parallel analysis revealed 4 factors for the trigger category, but since the screen plot revealed only 3 factors, we used forced extraction and obtained 3 factors. Based on the content of the items, we then named the 3 factors as mouth sounds, such as gum popping or smacking lips, involuntary or reflexive actions, such as yawning or scratching, and the third one was repetitive actions, such as pen clicking and leg shaking. And these are listed right here. These are the factors, and they are color coordinated based on the scale. Parallel analysis revealed only 2 factors within the behavioral reactions category, which we named aggressive behaviors such as verbal or physical aggression, and non-aggressive avoidant behaviors such as distraction or looking away. And these are listed right here and are also color coordinated based on the key. The second study was conducted on 263 participants to confirm the factors that were obtained in study 1, and that is listed in table 3. The third study, which was a validation study, included 357 participants, was carried out to examine the concurrent and convergent validity as well as the reliability of the final scale. In order to examine the concurrent validity of our scale, we compared respondents' scores with the scores they received on a pre-existing misophonia scale called the Misophonia Questionnaire. The total scores of the New York Misophonia Screener ended up correlating significantly with the total scores on the Misophonia Questionnaire listed right here in table 4. The New York Misophonia Screener subscales of emotional arousal and behavioral reactions also correlated significantly with the subscale scores and total scores on the Misophonia Questionnaire. Both of these indicated the presence of concurrent validity. Then, in order to examine the convergent validity, we compared both subscale scores and total scores on the New York Misophonia scale with total scores on the difficulty with emotional regulation scale. A highly significant correlation did indicate convergent validity, once again in table 4. The reliability of our scale, as indicated by Cronbach's alpha, was further strong, so there was reliability. The difference between the New York Misophonia scale and the Misophonia Questionnaire is that the Misophonia Questionnaire claims to measure sound sensitivity and emotional reactions to the triggers. However, what they term emotional reactions is in fact a combination of emotional and behavioral reactions. But in our scale, we've separated the emotional and behavioral reactions, strengthening its use for further studies on misophonia.